Hi, welcome back. In the section that's all about you, the first thing we're going to talk about is taking care of yourself. And we're going to look at something that's really quite simple, really quite basic, and that's making sure you eat the right food, you look after your image, your clothes, and you get the right exercise. And I want to teach this by telling you a quick story. So, when I was in operations a long time ago now, we had a brilliant woman in the customer service team. Let's call her Jamil. She was efficient, courteous, and she could take an angry customer from threatening legal action to increasing their order in one call. She was really that good. So I decided to promote her into the territory sales team in order to see how she could grow. Now, Jamil was nothing if not a trier, but in her first 3 months, she went downhill. Her manager and I really couldn't understand it. So I took her out to lunch one day to see if there was an issue that we were missing. Did she need a training refresh? Or perhaps the territory just didn't suit her. Now, Jamil was a really keen cook. She trained as a chef before she got into sales. But at lunch I noticed that she chose the fast food options, and she ate almost without seeming to enjoy anything. She looked a bit stressed out, and her suit was creased. Her hair was not as sharp as she used to keep it in her office role. On the off chance, I asked her if she'd cooked anything interesting recently. "No way," she said. "I haven't had time to do any shopping for a month. I'm living off fast food and supermarket ready meals. I'm really putting all my energy into this new job that you've given me." Now, it turned out that she hadn't had a chance to convert her salary raise into any new clothes either. "So, what about your company car, Jamil?" I asked. "Have you had a chance to get that cleaned and washed and safety checked?" "Of course," she said. "I take care of all the company's assets." She looked a little offended actually that I even asked her that question. But then I said, "Well, clearly, Jamil, you're not looking after your assets because you're one of our biggest assets in the company. A car costs me money, but you make me money. So I'd much rather that you took care of yourself first than a lump of plastic and iron that I can replace really easily." I told her she was taking the rest of the day off and doing a big grocery shop and a clothes shop straight after that to get herself some new clothes so she really felt the part. I assured her that all the targets would wait. In fact, they'd never actually be achieved until she was ready to step up anyway. She took the hint, and gradually over the next quarter, she really found her feet, and she became the star performer that I always knew she could be. Now, so much of the way we judge people, and therefore the companies they represent, is down purely to visual image and first impressions. Now, that may not be fair, but it is scientifically proven and an undeniable fact that we judge others within about 30 milliseconds of meeting them for the first time. Are they friendly? Are they dangerous? Attractive? Honest? Trustworthy? You ignore this fact at your peril. Give out the wrong impression, and no one ever gets to find out just how brilliant you are or how great your product is, because they won't be talking to you. Now, the good news is, a couple of years later, Jamil was running the sales team, and she made it a point that anyone joining the team was given a day off in the first month to stock up the fridge, join a gym, and go shopping for their new look. That's how important it is to make sure that you look after yourself first. You get your food and your diet right, you look after your clothes and your image, and you make sure you get enough exercise to cope with all that stress.